Friends, reflecting on the gospel of yesterday, the gospel according to John chapter 11, from 1 to 45, that talks about the rising of Lazarus. A little background to that will help us to see why I think it's appropriate for us in this season. We see Jesus, who is a friend to this family. He was informed that his friend Lazarus is sick, but he chose to delay. And when he was asked, he laid claim that he was not going to die, that the sickness was for the glory of God. And then fast forward, when he finally showed up, his friends, the sisters of the dead man Lazarus, Mary and Martha, approached him and said, "Lord, if you were here, our brother wouldn't have died. Lord, if you were here, our brother wouldn't have died." And then Jesus saying, yeah, he will rise again. And then they went forward to affirm their faith in the power of God to raise on the last day, that they knew that he was going to rise on the last day. But Jesus was talking of the immediate. Jesus was talking about the moment. Jesus was talking about he who is able to do anything was with them, before them. You see, here we see frustrations and hope, some despair, some faith. The friends of Jesus began, I can imagine that they started thinking, probably we've lost our friendship with him that made him not to show up when we needed him. Probably we've done something wrong. Probably we know he doesn't see us again as friends. Probably something has gone wrong that he decided to delay. So they were frustrated, didn't know what to think. They were uncertain why Jesus decided not to show up when they needed him. But they said something important. Even now that we know that whatever you ask God, he will do. Friends, Jesus at that point asked them to take them where his friend was lying. And they told him he has been there for 4 days, so could be smelling. He didn't care. He didn't bother. Rather, he told them to show them and roll back the stone. And at that point, Jesus simply saying, take me where you've caged your faith, caged where you've put your doubts, where just show me and I'll do what I alone can do. Friends, in these situations of chaos, uncertainty, anger, frustrations, we might be asking, there are a lot of speculations if truly God is actually punishing us, or we are paying for our sins, or God has abandoned us, or we're no longer friends of Jesus. Like Mary and Martha thought that Jesus didn't like them again, so that was why he decided not to show up. In this time, we can get to that point of doubts. We can get to the point of questioning the love of God for us. You see, he's still there for us. He's still God. He's still there holding us up. He's still God, trying to let us know that he is the life and the resurrection, that he is able to do that which we need, but in his time, in his ways. He asked them to show them where they lay his friend. Maybe we need to show Christ where we have placed our faith. We need to show him where we have placed our hope. We need to show him where we have placed our persistent faith, so that he can say the same word, untie him and let him go. So may we not give up, friends. May we continue to trust God. May we continue to, even in our frustration, not let our hope slip by. Mary and Martha expressed Yes, even now that you have shown us, something good will happen for us. Even though you didn't show up when we needed you to show up, we'll still believe that you can do the same thing for us now in this moment. So may God show up, and when He shows up, may He always do what He needs to do in our lives, especially in this time of uncertainty, in this time of worries, in this time of chaos, in this time of confusion, that we would not get to the point where our frustrations allow fear to take over our faith in the God who alone is the resurrection and the life. The Lord bless you.